Hey everyone, welcome to Dinesh Sharma 10x. In this brief tutorial, we will understand few advanced formatting techniques for column charts. And I'm also going to answer these questions which frequently come during my data visualization sessions on Microsoft Excel. First is how to add a custom title to a particular column, and the second is changing the orientation of the axis values. So here I am in the column chart sheet. If you want this practice file, there is a link in the description. Go ahead and download it so that you can practice with me. First of all, I will create a column chart. For that, I'll select this data and then go to insert, and here in the chart section, the first one is insert bar or column chart section. I'll click on this and I will include a clustered column. So whenever you are creating any particular chart, you should be also aware whether that particular chart fits with your data or not. For that, Excel is giving a tool tip which is very much useful. You can find for each particular chart whether that chart is useful or not, because here you can see in the tool tip it is saying the clustered column chart is used for comparing values across a few categories, and this fits with my particular data set. So similarly, if you do not remember, you can hover your mouse on each particular chart type and then see whether that is an appropriate chart for you or not. So I'll click here. The column chart is included, and before I go ahead and do any formatting on the chart, I don't want these grid lines in the sheet. So I will go to the view tab. I'll go to the view tab and remove these grid lines so that my background is white and this looks good. Now I will move this chart a bit. I'll resize it a bit, and now first thing first, we will change the title. So click on the title and click once again. Your cursor will go inside. Now you can make the changes. Only simple change I will do here just to show you is 2024 sales. So this is how you can change the chart title. Now on the left side, I have this vertical axis which is the sales figures, and these figures are having so many zeros. It is very difficult to read for the viewer of this particular chart. I'll right click here, click on format axis, and the format axis pen will open on the right side. Here in this section, axis option section, go down a bit, scroll down, and here you will find display units. Click on this and select millions. Now all these figures are in millions. Very good. Now on the vertical axis, I also want a label. So select your chart. Here you will find a plus icon. Click on this, and here you have axis titles. Click on the right arrow and click on primary vertical. Now the axis title is added. Change it similar to what we have done for the heading. Double click here to go inside and say sales in millions. And now because I already have sales in millions written here, I don't want this millions written here. I will click on this, hit delete, and that's gone. Second thing, I want to change the color of these bars. I will right click and then click on format data series, and I'll click on the fill and line option. In the fill option, I will click on this color. I want to change this color to a little orange, a dark orange color. Yes. And then I want some transparency. I want it 30% transparent. Yes, this looks good to me, and I don't want any border around it, so I'll click on this border and I will remove. I'll click on no line, so there is no border. Now it looks like this. And second thing what I want is, I don't want this big gap here. I want to reduce this gap. So again, select it, and on the right side, if the pane is open, it will automatically show you the right location where you can remove the gap width. So I will remove this gap width to around 93. Yeah, this looks good, a very nice column. Now suppose for any particular product like this industrial product, this product was recently introduced, so the sales team in their presentation want to highlight this particular product category with a different color so that it can be identified easily. So click on the column once and you will see all the columns are selected. Click on it again and now you can see only this particular column is selected. Now whatever changes you do will be applied to only this particular column. So I'll go ahead in the fill and I'll change the color of this particular column to orange. Now you can see that only this one newly introduced product category is highlighted with a different color. Now I also want a separate title, a customized title for this. For that I will right click and click on add data labels. But if you can here you can see that all the columns are selected, so it will be added for everything, all the columns. So I will click again. Now only this column is selected. This time I will click on add data label and here I will click on add data label. Now you can see the data label is added only for this column. So I will click on the data label and I will double click here and I will change this from value to new product. So call it new product and then click outside, and this is how a new label can be added here. I will customize this also a bit. I want to change this to a bold font, so click Ctrl B and you can go to the home section and increase the size a bit, yeah, so that this is easily visible. I'll correct this spelling, product, also make it capitalize, so new product. This is how you can add a specific title to any particular column. Now second thing is changing the orientation of the row labels. Here these are horizontally aligned. If you want them on as vertical, then you can do that. For this particular chart it is not necessary because there are not many categories, and for fewer categories it is good and it is easily readable for being the horizontal orientation. But suppose if you have many categories, like in this second chart, second sheet column chart 2, here we have many products, and for this particular this kind of data where you have many columns, then it would be useful to have the vertical orientation. Let's see, I will quickly create the column chart for this. For that I will press Alt F1 and the column chart is included. That's a shortcut. And then I will increase the size of this chart a bit. I'll increase the size of this. Okay, and now you can see when you change the size, normally Excel automatically aligns the titles. But if you specifically want a particular orientation, then right click on the series, click on format axis, and at the top you will find axis options and text options. So go to text options, and in the text options here go to the third one, which is text box, and in text box you can change the text direction. So right now this is selected as horizontal. You can make it rotate all text 270 degree so that you can read it from the right side, and vertical. This is how you can change the orientation. I hope this basic formatting is useful, and also you got to learn about these specific formatting for any particular column or changing these orientations is something unique. And there are many other formatting things on the right side, format pen, which you can go ahead and explore yourself, and there is no big deal in that. But I just wanted to show you some customizations which are really useful for some of the users, some pro users at times. I hope you like this video. If that's the case, don't forget to hit the like button. If you have not yet subscribed, please go ahead and subscribe, because you are going to get new nuggets of knowledge for Microsoft Excel daily in my videos. I'll see you in the next video. Until then, have a nice day. Bye bye.